You're welcome, sir.
The pleasure is mine, Bossady.
Yes, sir. So how are you today?
Very good. In apple pie order. Healthy. Always ready for parliamentary.
I shall use the leadership of the two chambers to not to allow forces of prejudice, not to allow forces of egoism, and not to allow forces that do not be down to democratic evolution.
It is not the drivers of lorries and tanks who have brought pains to Nigerian people. No. Rather, it is because of the failure of government. Benin or Lagos Road today is in a state of calamity. So, if the road is in a state of anomie, if driving through the roads is engaging in a macabre dance, culpability is that of government. It will be sardonic, it will be lugubrious, and it will be a state of dismal if Parliament does not rise this morning to fix culpability where culpability is.
Yes, 2 years. 2 years is being speculated in the public domain that there seems to be a choreographed attempt for that delegation not to report to the House. I don't want to believe that, because the rules of the House are clear. When a delegation of that sort is put together, they are acting on behalf of the House of Representatives. They cannot but submit the report to the House. And we are waiting for a reasonable time to elapse. If by tomorrow we don't get the report from that delegation, then of course people like myself will be prepared to go to the floor of the House as usual, to use our parliamentary biceps and biceps to demand for a report.
Look for your advanced learners dictionary, because you might just need it to be able to understand what Honorable Obahiagbon has to say.
When the ship of the Nigerian state was heading for avoidable cataracts, icebergs, and oxbolecs, both chambers of the National Assembly thought it worthwhile to be able to steer the ship of state from that deleterious ambience. And in doing that, we conferred by way of a resolution the status of an acting president and commander-in-chief on the person of Dr. Goodluck Ebele Jonathan. Ipso facto and ipso jure, the acting president becomes the commander-in-chief of the armed forces. And section 218 subsection 1 of the Constitution is very clear. And if I must read that ipsissima verba, it says, the powers of the president as the commander-in-chief of the armed forces of the Federation shall include power to determine the operational use of the armed forces of the Federation. Section 8 of the Armed Forces Act is equally to that effect. Therefore, the deployment of troops last Wednesday by the Brigade of Guards or by whoever to welcome President Umaru Yar'adua, as far as I'm concerned, was a breach of Parliament. It's very clear. I have heard the defense by the military apparatchik to the effect that what was done when President Umaru Yar'adua came in amounted to routine duties. That is an argumentative fallacy that borders on the gen of fallacy called petitio principii, begging the question. and that has anchorage in another fallacious gen of post hoc ego propter hoc. You cannot say to me that no matter how routine it was, that the acting president and commander-in-chief of the armed forces, the former vice president, did not have a right to know. 300 soldiers, we read it in the newspapers, deployed at the middle of the night, conveyed in about 25 vehicles, with weapons given to them at the wee hours of the night. Supposing the soldiers decided to have a change of mind, and the CNC was not aware. And we are being told that it was routine duties. I say cabudo rejectamenta to that. It was a breach, a violation of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Because when the National Assembly conferred the status on acting President Goodluck Jonathan, we did that pursuant to the powers given to us by the Constitution. And Section 1 of the 1999 Constitution proclaims the supremacy of the Constitution. Any other law, any other rule, any other convention that is inconsistent